Tricky, tricky. Well, I mean, the only way to come down here is to have water in a certain way. The valve is turned on. The object fixed perfectly. I think it's a lock. That's fair, but I need to figure out how to activate said lock then. Lighter, again, to turn this on and that on. Just to make some additional light. There's the lighter, thankfully. They're on the table. There's a wrench and some stuff in here. We need to figure this out. There's obviously something that we're missing here. There's some different tools. There's some fuses, etc., etc. What is in this corner? We can turn water on. There are cups, notably. There is a saw blade right here. Guess I can't use the saw on this. Syringes, flashlight, which I'm going to toss here again. They're not trying to. Apparently, I didn't light that candle over there, which I'm going to go do right now. Don't get too excited, wolves. I'm taking my time trying to figure this goddamn thing out. There's a cup. Is there anything back here? It doesn't really look like it. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll try and consult here for a second because I'm somewhat at a standstill of what they want me to do, but I'll try and figure out. I don't want to look at you. It looks just like our porch. Actually, is that supporting? No, that's not supporting anything. I maybe need to go back up and do something, but I don't know what if that's the case. I don't want to have to redo everything until I'm certain of that. Battery, syringes, plugs, scissors. There's anything scissors could do. I feel like I've done a lot of this, except I need to figure out. I guess I could try different things on you. The object fixed perfectly. Looks like a lock, but how do you open it? Let me try a few things. Maybe a screwdriver will open it. Screwdriver. Try it on this. There's no use for that. I think that oh, actually, you just gave me an idea. You just gave me a goddamn idea. There's where I put the cup. Try the cup in the oil. Oh, I was hoping. Smells like oil, like Grandma and Grandpa's. I was thinking maybe you could scoop oil with the cup, but I guess that wasn't it. Think you need a square? I mean, I already put a square in here. That's the thing. Cup not to pick up the oil. I think it's a lock. And I saw the lock open. No, didn't think so. But good to try. Here it sounds like cracking bones coming inside the barrel. Oil, oil. Cracking bones, huh? Puzzle, puzzle on the way. What do I need to do? How do I continue forward? Hammer to try here. No use for that. I mean, I do have more fuses. But more fuses for what? The light? I don't think so, but I can try it. There's already a fuse inserted. There's no use for that here. Okay, that's connected to this. This is obviously connected here. Are we getting water? Right to the valve. I think it's bringing water from outside down to the machine over there. Seems to indicate if water is flowing through the pipe or not. There's probably some way to control the water flow outside. The walls feel... You know what? It's obviously supposed to be something related to water, so let me look. I need to do something. I can't turn that. There's a well over here. Trying to fiddle around a bit more with the stuff over here, so let's see what sort of results I get. The only thing is, this doesn't open in any instance. It only works in a few possible turns. You also can't make it move over there at all, I've noticed. Maybe if I do it up and down like this? No. Okay, that was a different order, and yeah, I was able to go down. Let's see what happens. After it's loaded. Okay, here we go. Now it says water's passing through, obviously. The object fits perfectly. Alright, turn the valve on. I think it's a lock, so I'm just holding the door closed. So that needs water, but this is getting water. Do I need both things to get water? Okay. The science of figuring it out. Okay, so I think that we need both things to get water here. Let me go on up. Ah, okay. What if they both go down? Can I go down now? Nope. But that'll work for some reason. Trying to figure out what does what here. That makes this light up, but doesn't affect this. It's probably under the well, I guess, is why I was water pulling from there. Tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Let's see, is there something else I can do? I think you're supposed to lift the door open. Do you have to lift? If I wish I had two hands. The pipe looks really weird. This pipe leads underground. This pipe looks really weird. So this will not work. Try both up. Nope. I'm gonna try, right now I've got the lower hand that way and upper hand this way. That will open it, but now this thing's not gonna be working. Wait for it to load up. Now that's red. This is also red. I know how to turn that green, but I don't know how to turn it red, or how to turn the other one green. So I'm trying to figure out. I feel like I know kind of how, but not at the exact same time. How about if I do it opposite this one up? Let's see what happens. Try different combinations of those two. That's the spirit of the way to try and do. Now that's red, but is this green? No. Interesting, though. So it does matter which hand is pointed where, which means... Let's go back over here. I got a couple things to test, then. If the hand position makes a difference, and if they can be the same thing either way... Both being pointed this direction, then... We'll in fact open it. That's kind of odd. Nothing there, and nothing here. I'll go to green if all else fails, but I'm not 100% sure for what. I'm still testing and testing here, so yeah. Okay. Both down should not work in theory, but we'll see if it works. Yep. Down, down, that way, that way. It never seems to work. So higher up, lower down. Higher up, lower down. Yeah. That one makes this green. So two setups that make it turn green. Notably, it's two and not just one. Something is holding the door closed. Probably the lock. So this setup will help make it green, but I'm not sure what the next step is set to. Let's mess two things here. If this one goes higher and that one goes lower, will it be red and nothing else will change? In which case, there's two possible solutions, I guess? But why is that? Well, this also makes it green. So there's three possible solutions that'll make this go green, but why? I'm a little bit confuzzled. What even is... Oh, that's a light switch, right? Can I extract oil or something? Syringe. Take oil. Smells like oil, like... Ooh. Oh, what the hell? That's not what I expected. Let's see. There's no use for that here. Why did I inject myself with oil? Can I do that some more? Of course, it's my first question. Syringe. I think it's a lot. Oh, wow. The world. I think I just inject myself with it then. Yeah. Well, that wasn't what I thought. I originally just injected oil into my veins, and it was just me tripping out, I guess. No use for that here. Not there. I could open your door. What are these actually? I haven't really looked at them, have I? Look at these, makes your throat feel uncomfortable. Oh dear. Questions. I don't have a full forged idea. I've got fragments of ideas, but nothing really conclusive yet. I like these candles again. The flashlight, drop it there to cause a bit of light. Just to help. Music can be turned on. There are a few things that, there are things that are not useful, I think. But I assume there's also uses that I haven't figured out for certain things, or else I wouldn't be stuck now, would I? Lighter. I'll pick that back up, just like this room up, just in case I need it for something. I'm not planning to go upstairs, so of course I think I need to go upstairs at this point. Light that candle and this candle. Nothing else inside there. Still have the pliers. I guess, you know, I haven't tried the pliers on anything. Now let me try. Use. There was the clue saying that the key would be out of reach. Tricky. And of course it's a field trip. We need to figure this out. I'll get in that goddamn room! Okay, I'm gonna try a few things. There are a few items that definitely stick out. Let's inject things here. Hammer, hammer, hammer! Nope, nothing on the hammer. Screwdriver. Screwdriver, 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 screwdriver. Nope. Okay. Scissors. Scissors, scissors. Has to be something around here, you'd think. I'm checking. Actually. It looks like a valve, but without the red wheel. Ooh. Oh, actually I have an idea. Ooh. Let's see if I'm right. Yeah, I got a feeling about this one. Using your full body weight, you're... Yes! God dang it! I wish I'd noticed that earlier, but for some reason it sticks out a lot more. And I passed this multiple times, I didn't see this. Happy, though. The object fits perfectly. I think it's a lock. Puppy? Dog? The stairs have disappeared. Fuck! Okay. The puppy chased me. What happened with the dog there is the question. What was this? I don't know what this does. Turn off the radio now. Flashlight. Where'd I put it? There's a flashlight. The stairs have disappeared, though. Ooh! This whole new chamber over here. The light switch is gone, though. Where's the music coming from, though? Nice sounding song. Still nice sounding. The puppy there did come for us. I guess we'll delve in a little bit deeper here. Let's go, flashlight. Nothing much more there. Continue on a little bit deeper still.
You're a little bitch, you know that? A horrible little bitch. Wasting time playing with electric motors while I slave my life away. Do you think I wanted you? I kept a wire coat hanger in the bathroom for months. Just to look at it and think about it. And all the teachers think you're so special.
I was on the porch with a hasty green paint, talking to a woman with the short hair, smoke drifting upward, not knowing you were listening. I kept a coat hanger in the bathroom for months. Oh, subtitles all of a sudden. Well, so deep. Your mother heard the screams and staggered onto the porch with the hasty green paint, arms punctured with holes. Finding you curled up, dripping in blood, you looked. You're sobbing, spilling blood on the floor. The dog my hand. You look weird, Autumn. Where'd my flashlight go? You told your mother your dog left those chipmunk parts in your room. It didn't. The dog didn't get those cuts from a fight. The dog didn't bite you and provoked. Pressing switches for lights. No matter what's in deep inside, you still have to live with it yourself. Desires don't just give you. Just don't leave if you tell them to. Made for two hands, but you managed to use them. Come here, boy. The dog looked at you, knowing, slowly coming all the same. You just were whispering that nobody else could hear. Come here, boy. I just want to try something. There's no change, just the sounds and the texture. Teeth can be pulled out with pliers, screwdrivers twisted around soft holes and crevices, ice picks slipped into eye sockets. A mass of tangled bowls hidden in stomachs and wet places, ready to be pulled and squished. Machines can be built and bodies can be taken apart. Don't answer the phone next time, but I really want to answer the phone. Is there a reason I shouldn't answer it?
You'll wake up and I'll still be there. This will all still be there. Do you know what lives deep inside Autumn? Love and fury, a forest and a basement, locked away and unconditional. And you can't let them both out. The world is a growling, grinding machine, and you can't escape its teeth without teeth to match. It devours little girls like you, eats you up from the inside. Someday you'll know the meaning of ruin and wasted years. You'll have children of your own, and you'll understand. You can't live life without the howling of wolves.
Still, I cannot recover the wasted years or unknow the coming of the contentious spits and the final poison or force my mouth to know when in my heart or stop all those words from spilling out and instead say that I am your mother and you are my daughter and I love you and I know this somewhere deep inside, but I cannot feel it past the screams and the wasted years and the need that surpasses all other needs and the ruin and yes, even the pride, and I can make words that stop spilling out or stop the pain in your face or force my mind to tell my heart what I know deep inside and my mouth to speak from my heart and mind, that you are my daughter and I love you and I am your mother and somehow together we can leave behind the waste and ruin and the screams and the poison and the pride. But then the lack of pride would admit the wasted years and make them real and give them power. And even now I am a woman and something somehow, somewhere will know me even after the world burns ashes to ashes, or burns to ashes and the needles and the poison finally suck me dry, and even after my daughter spits my name contemptuously because what I know deep inside does not matter when I know other things on the surface and life is shifting is a grinding machine and a girl and a woman cannot escape its teeth through tenderness, and even after I am nothing at all, my daughter will contemptuously spit my name and show that her skin is not the tough skin of an animal, and she will face the ruin and the pleasure and the fucking and eventually the wasted years and the silent scream, the thing deep inside hidden from her heart and mouth. And though the words that spill out and the thing too deep to know, she'll be a proud woman like me. And someday we will shake our fists together and them in the memory of their arrogant eyes and be proud together too, and something somewhere will know us in our ruin. As I sit here watching the uncounted empty needles and feeling the need that suppresses all other needs, and remembering the pleasures and drowning out the scream that it was all for nothing, and feeding the pride that will remain when the earth has burned to ashes, Autumn's alarm clock went off in the next room, and the mother began to dry her tears. Autumn's eyes flew open, lying in her sleeping bag, clutching her stuffed dolphin, surrounded by the motors and the parts she loved to tinker with, letting the alarm continue to sound from its place in the opposite corner, starting at the ceiling, adjusting her thoughts and feeling the misty emotions begin to evaporate with the dream that brought them. Awake now. Her mother walked into the room and leaned on the doorframe, looking. Are you awake? Her mother was weaker and softer than normal. Autumn was looking too. After a moment, she said, I'm awake. Alright then, get dressed. I'll make you lunch today. There's probably something in the fridge. I love you, Mom. Autumn didn't know why she said it. Her mother's mouth tightened and she blinked a few times, then she nodded. She glanced away and nodded a few more times. All right. She looked back at Autumn and Autumn looked at her. And they looked at each other for some time. A Wolf in Autumn, A Troubled Girl's Nightmare. A game by David Szymanski. Yep, it was a short little experience, as I figured. Voice acting by Julie Hoverson. There goes the credits, created by Unity 5 Free, dedicated to Rachel Szymanski. Oh dear. Soli Deo Gloria. And thus the sun setting again.
Look at the waves, sweetie. Aren't they pretty?
They are indeed waves. I think the screen's gonna stay on this. I can't move or anything, so that might be it. Oh, it was interesting. It was similar to some of the other games I mentioned earlier. Finger Bones, Moon Sliver, Music Machine. Music Machine is still my favorite. I'd put this maybe a bit below Moon Sliver, but I still enjoyed it. All the games that I just mentioned are short little experiences, often with sort of convoluted stories, but interesting. Often interesting styles, nice music, and other things to roll with, but yeah. Still though. I guess I'll press, there we go. Yep, closed it, you have to press escape. Thanks for watching the video. I'd very much appreciate if you take a moment to consider donating to my Patreon, where I'm trying to turn this into a livelihood for missed game videos, different higher quality video series for the channel, and my own little games to make from time to time. You can learn more about all of this at the link, which you'll also find in the description below. If you'd like to watch me record my game videos, take part in development streams, or just interact some, I stream quite regularly at my Hitbox.tv channel, and it's where I record all my gameplay for my Let's Plays. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and until next time, adieu.